The question, now we want to find the equation. Finding the equation of a tangent. So put down the heading. If you've got your pen and papers ready, pen and books ready, write this heading down. This is type 4, the closing chapter of Circle Analytics. Finding the equation of a tangent to a circle. Okay, so they're now going to, so basically let's put a diagram here. They give you in the exam, they give you a circle, they give you the center there, they tell you the point there is 2 and 4. They give you a point on the circumference B, let's call it 10 and 12, and they give you a tangent passing there through that point. They want the equation of that tangent to that circle. It's worth 5 marks in the exam, boys and girls. It's worth 5 marks. So the question will tell you, could tell you in the exam, that a circle with center P, 2 and 4, has a tangent passing through the point B, 10 and 12 on the circumference. Determine the equation. Find the equation of the tangent to the circle. Right. In your final answer, this is where you're going to start. Now, we all know that a tangent is a straight line. And a straight line is given by y is equal to mx plus c. We know that a straight line is given by y is equal to mx plus c. What do I need? I need a coordinate. Do I have a coordinate? Yes, I do. And what else do I need? I need my m value. I need a gradient. Do I have a gradient on that tangent? At the moment, no. But can I get a gradient? Yes, I can. How can we do that? Obviously, we know that from our rules of geometry that a radius is always perpendicular to a tangent. It's a geometric rule. It's a theorem. A line drawn from a center of a circle to a tangent meets it at 90 degrees. So common sense tells you we can first find the m of the radius. Once we find the m of the radius, we can then find the m of the tangent. Why? Because they meet at 90 degrees. And what is the rule for 90 degree gradients or for perpendicular lines? That the gradient of line 1 multiplied by the gradient of line 2 must equal to -1. Okay? The product of the two gradients, gradient 1, gradient 2, the product of the two gradients must equal to -1. So, step number 1, this is the way we're going to do it. Step number 1, we're going to say the m of the radius. The gradient of the radius, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So, y2 minus y1, you can call anyone x1, y1, x2, y2. Let's call this, where's our red pen here? Let's call this one x1, y1. So, obviously the other one would be x2, y2. So, y2 minus y1, 12 minus 4 over x2 minus x1, 10 minus 2, 10 minus 2. 12 minus 4, guys, 8. 10 minus 2, 8. 8 over 8, 1. We're just fortunate, purely coincidental that we get a value of 1. It could be a fraction, it could be half, it could be -3, it could be -4 over 7. Makes no difference. Purely coincidental, we're getting 8 over 8, which is 1. Therefore, step number 2. So we've got the m of your radius. Therefore, the m of your tangent must equal to -1. Why? Because 1 times -1 will equal to -1. Because your radius is 90 degrees to your tangent. So we change the sign. Remember what we said before? Change the sign and flip the fraction. Change the sign. So if the old one is negative, the new one will be positive. So now we go into the equation. Therefore, the equation of your tangent is going to be given by y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus y1. Now you cannot use now x1, y1 does not refer to the center of your circle. x1, y1 does not refer to the center of your circle. x1, y1 here refers to a point on the line. On the line. So even if you call that one x2, y2 before, you're now going to call it x1, y1 because the point B, 10 and 12 is the point that lies on the straight line, not the center. I cannot use the center's coordinates in my straight line. I can only use a point that lies on my straight line in my straight line. Okay? So, y minus y1, y minus 12 is equal to m. What's m? negative 1 into x minus x1 minus 10. Right? Y minus 12 is equal to minus x plus 10, negative x plus 10. Y is equal to minus x plus 10 plus 12 plus 22. And there we go, guys. That is done in 3 parts. If you want to, that's step number 1, that's step number 2, and that is step number 3. So step number 1, the m of your radius. Step number 2, the m of your tangent. We change the sign and flip the fraction. This one was positive, the new one will be negative. This one's 1, that one's 1. So now, why? Because your radius is 90 degrees to your tangent. Step number 3, you find the equation of the tangent using y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so that is finding the equation of a tangent to a circle at a point. Okay, boys and girls, enjoy your break.